Daily Broadside, day 690. Smart moms know how kids' minds grow upon sweet pickles. If you know, you know. If you don't, you didn't grow up with a great childhood, which means you didn't grow up in the 80s. So get this. A couple weeks ago, I mentioned to everyone that I would be starting a new venture between now and the end of the year to watch all 50 Steven Seagal movies. I give up. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'll tell you what, the thing that killed it for me is I was watching last night. I was watching Out for a Kill. I made it like 35 minutes, and I was like, how much time? I bet 4 times in that 35, 40 minutes, I pushed pause to find out how much time was left in this godforsaken film. And this is just, straight to video kind of crap. I do not understand. And I understand that, that was one of the movies that he made with his own production company, which has got to be defunct, and went highly into the black or the red, whichever one is the bad one. But I don't understand how these companies finance this stuff. I think that was a $14 million movie. I have never made a movie, of any professional grade. But I really feel like if you gave me a third of that, I could make a hell of a movie compared to Out for a Kill. But so I'm getting out of the Steven Seagal game. I can't do it. And I love cheesy, corny movies, Mystery Science Theater type stuff. But this is different because it's bad, but he takes it seriously, and you know it, right? Like, one of the movies I watched, he dies at the end of the movie, but if you talk to him, he believes that he didn't die. He, has a disagreement with the writer and the director because Steven Seagal can't die. He's just that guy, right? So I can't take it seriously. I'll say this. Out of the few movies that I did watch, I get the gist of it. I see where they're all going, okay? Everybody's got, he's got amazing martial arts skills in every movie, and he can handle any weapons platform and blah, blah, blah. And there's always some Asian kingpin named Mr. Chow or something. It's just so stupid. So I'm out of the Steven Seagal game completely. And I want to remind everybody that, I don't remember when it was, but for the last 9 months or so, I've been theorizing that the government is going to get rid of Biden. And what I mean by that is a JFK type of situation. Now, obviously not in the town square like they seemingly might have tried to do with someone else the other week. I don't know. Jury's still out, although there are a few things that are a little suspect. I'm not saying that it was planned. I'm just saying some things aren't making a lot of dang sense. But anyway, but I have been saying that Joseph Robinette Biden, how do you vote for somebody that's named Robinette? What kind of stupid family name is that? I've been saying for many, many months that they're going to get rid of him. It's going to be like, he died in his sleep last night, and he didn't die in his sleep. Somebody injected air and gave him an embolism or something, But my point is, there's not going to be an autopsy. Nobody will ever know. And the government has done more nefarious things than that by far. And this whole installation, which is pretty much what it is, of Kamala all of a sudden, who I think last I heard, the Obamas haven't actually given their blessing, but everybody else has, which, they've been driving this train for a while. But I'm telling you, man, I would not be surprised if right now that dude is not alive and they AI'd his voice like everybody, because I listened to it, man, and it was 3.5 minutes of him talking without one stutter, stammer, botched word. It was complete, how he kind of used to talk, 8 years ago or whatever. And it's just not beyond the realm of possibility that dude is now deceased. And we ain't seen the president in 7, 8 days or something crazy like that. When has that ever happened in the history of the world? At least since we've had, modern news and all. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm a conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying? I don't go around with tinfoil on, but I do completely understand, because I've seen it firsthand in different levels, that the government does some twisted things. And, when it needs to get to an end, it does not care what the means are, quite frankly. And we're about to see what a complete buffoon this other character is going to be as she starts to take on, if she gets the nomination. I still think they're going to roll out somebody else. I truly do. I think they're going to run somebody else, some unknown that, supplants her. I'm going to tell you this. Let's just say this. This is getting ready to be an amazing time in American history, because we are about to see some weird goings on, because they're either going to have to change the rules, the DNC, of how things are done with delegates and all that stuff. Cause their war chest, they can't move, that whatever it is, $90-100 million that he's raised, it can't go to anybody else but Harris. So what do you do? You know, it's going to be interesting. I guess that's all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say about that. Jenny, he's so smart, Jenny. Later.